Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Now, this is a direct follow-up on the last video about Murrell and his not having his papers put through to the Procurator Fiscal. Now, my friendly policeman, I contacted him because of the how can we put this, the protocol for this is quite complex. So I wanted to know if there was a reason why it hadn't gone in specifically. Now, in the video I said it's presumably because there isn't, or at least there may well be a case for more charges to go on before it's sent in to the Procurator Fiscal. And this may well be the case. However, my friendly policeman has contacted me back and he's given me this here, which is standard police reporting. And I'm reading it and I'm thinking that this is actually something that I suspect most of you won't be aware of. And I think it's for education, information and just general elucidation purposes, it may well be quite useful, just to give you an idea of what exactly is going on. If you hear noise in the background, my dog is having a mad 5 minutes. I've just given him some treats and he's just rolling around the carpet having a fit of joy, I think. Anyway, do you want to calm down now? So, standard police reporting. We'll go through this. Standard police reporting. When the police have enough evidence to prefer charges, they must move to do so immediately. After charging, if the accused is kept in police custody, the SPR must be written immediately and will be transmitted to the Procurator Fiscal's office prior to the accused appearing from custody on the next available court day. Now, Peter was arrested on Thursday. The next available court day would have been the Friday. However, that's only if he was kept overnight, was detained. He was not detained. That is to say, if the accused, and going back to this, that is to say, if the accused is charged on a Monday and kept in custody, the report must be at the Procurator Fiscal's office prior to the accused appearing court the next day at a custody court, locally in Glasgow known as the Cutter Court. Should a person be arrested and charged on a Friday, he will remain in police custody till the Monday or next available date, should it be a bank holiday weekend. That could suck, couldn't it? Going out on a Friday, getting a bit of a lash on, getting arrested. They think they're going to keep you. Happens to be one of those 4-day weekends. And you're like, oh God, it could be Tuesday or even Wednesday if they put an extra day in for Charles's birthday or something. So you could do 5 days for a bit of D&D. That's a bit rough. Don't do it. Anyway, should a person be arrested on Friday? We've got that. So the reason a person would be kept in custody is normally to stop him further committing offences or tampering with a case, such as warning others involved or destroying evidence. Separately, I know he hasn't put it here, it's sometimes they keep you in custody for your own safety. If you are deemed to be in a dangerous position, overly drunk, for example, they'll keep you and they'll sober you up. Anyway, if it is decided that the accused will not tamper with, destroy evidence of a further or further commit the same crime, then he is released on an undertaking to appear at a court date in the future. So although it appears that in this case the SPR has not reached the Procurator Fiscal, which it hasn't, this does not necessarily mean other than the officers have more time to write the report. Indeed, the officers have 14 days to submit the report according to the Lord Advocate's guidelines. So the papers are making a big thing, and I jumped on with this. So this is why I've done this. I've jumped on again that they haven't submitted it. And I was saying it's presumably because more cases to answer. It ain't necessarily so, in the words of the song. They have up to 2 weeks to do it because Peter was not remanded into custody. In the case where others are involved but the required evidence threshold has not yet been met, inquiries will continue into those other persons till either enough evidence is gleaned or the person changes from being a suspect to a witness or even dropped from the inquiry. And so in that case, what we have is Sturgeon has not yet been added to any kind of charge sheet because she is still being investigated. She's still a person of interest. She's not yet been cleared, dropped, or treated as a witness. So she's still technically a suspect. The Procurator Fiscal will wish to see the report within 14 days so that they can commit to the court date or order further inquiry to be made. Cases of embezzlement are by nature complicated, but I would like to think that all the legwork will have been carried out prior to the arrest, so that the interview that was carried out before charges were preferred was the last part of the jigsaw. After a person is charged, they can no longer be questioned about the crime, so all the legwork must be done prior to charging. I was unaware of that. That is a very strange thing. So once you've been charged, they can no longer question you on it. I don't know if that's specific to Scotland. Just seems odd, but there we go. That's the situation. And that is from my very friendly policeman. So thank him. And I hope that's been useful to you. It goes to show. So even though no charges have been presented to the Procurator Fiscal's office, it means absolutely nothing at this point. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As I say, I hope it's been more than useful. And I do hope that this sort of enlightenment does happen. I do like the fact that we are learning from the inside what happens with police procedures. Obviously, unless you are a policeman, it's like anything. Unless you're military, you won't understand military life. It's the inside tack. We like to think we do because we watch TV and we think that's how it happens. And of course, what goes on TV has absolutely no bearing whatsoever on reality. But my friendly policeman, as we call him, he's giving us that inside tack. So there we go. Nothing really amiss. They've got plenty of time. He was arrested, Thursday? So they've got until a week Thursday before it must be in. They cannot question him anymore, but they can still investigate him. They can still question Treagle, Sturgeon, and it'll be interesting to see if she is hauled in for, an interview without the offer of a cup of coffee, which I think would be startlingly marvellous. Anyway, we shall leave it there. Thank you very much, as I say, for watching this, and I hope it has been as illuminating as I presume. And we'll keep it in mind. Till next time, stay safe, stay well, keep fighting the good fight, never let them off the hook, and let's hope that the truth eventually comes out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.